today. I have my best friend Michael here with me, who is going to take care of me. I think he's... Michael, you in the bathroom?
Yeah.
He's in the bathroom. I'm a bit nervous, like anxious. I'm not really in the mood to talk. Kind of happens to me a lot when I'm gonna have like a procedure or surgery, and this sunlight is really like intense. But anyways, I'm a little bit nervous. The nurse practitioner gave me medicine, so I think she gave me lorazepam and Benadryl. The lorazepam is for the anxiety, the Benadryl, I think it's just really to make me more sleepy. So the way that it was explained to me is they're going to put like a needle in my belly button, and then I guess draw the fat from there, and then they're going to do 3 incisions, maybe more, but like the 3 main ones are going to be like the sides, and then in the middle inject a couple. Hold up. Inject a couple of things in there, and then that's it. So 90-minute procedure, I should be fine. I'm telling people.
Ready, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get this work done.
So Michael, do you have any feelings about taking care of me?
No, it's what I do.
It's what you do?
Yeah, always back up the best friends, no matter what you decide to do. Unless you're killing people, then alright, that's your that's yourself, bro. I don't want to be a part of that shit. You never see me in your courtroom. But I'll be there.
So we're in the cab on our way to the hospital. Yay. Passing some pedestrians.
You're gonna record everything?
Yes, I am vlogging this. We have some Ecuador pride, and it's amazing.
Okay.
African pride. Dominican pride.
Congolese, South African pride.
Alright, there you go, there you go. I'm nervous.
Why you gonna be nervous, huh? You're gonna walk in there with confidence.
Yeah, but like you can't come in with me in the room.
But you know that I'm gonna be there.
In spirit?
Any way, shape, or form. Alright, this is post-surgery. Amber, how do you feel?
Disgusting. I'm feeling like dizzy.
Feeling a little dizzy?
Yeah, I sat down. Also feeling like slow motion.
Everything's in slow motion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here I feel a lot of like just tingly.
Okay.
I have 2 stitches up here that will dissolve by themselves.
Yeah.
They overfilled my lip, so that way when the swelling goes down, it's a nice, like, you know. And right now they look crazy.
Yeah.
Clearly, because I'm swollen.
Yeah.
I can't even close.
Yeah, I can see the swelling now.
Yeah, all of this is numb from here, and I can't even feel that. I can't feel this.
Yeah.
Right here, I can't feel it. My stomach, I can't feel it.
So when it starts to unknown, it's gonna feel irritating.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure I'm gonna feel the pain.
So guys, after when she's fully recovered, she's gonna tell you the whole story, how it went, and how she's gonna fully recover and everything. Okay?
Yeah.
Today is a good day.
So I'm finally home at my mom's house with Michael here.
Hi.
They picked me up from the hospital and brought me back here. It was very intense, the experience. You have to be ready for it mentally, especially if you're planning on doing it awake. And just be prepared. Hey y'all, it's now 10:04 p.m. So it's been about 8 hours since the procedure has finished. I'm just checking in and showing you guys how the lips look. I've been icing them with this gel pack every hour for like 20 minutes because you don't want to leave it on. You don't want to get like ice burn or anything. So the swelling's been going down. The bruising in my stomach is just
insane. Like, it just keeps getting worse. And, you know, like, I think that was the worst part of this entire process, was having to take the fat out of my stomach. At some point, you know, like, it just felt wrong. You're awake, and, you know, you don't feel pain because they numb that area, but you can feel the other appliances in your stomach, and you can hear like just the crunching of I guess like your fat or your meat like being separated and sucked out. And it's just such a weird feeling that, you know, you're kind of almost thinking that you're dying. It's not a natural feeling to the body. Otherwise, I feel like the injections to the upper lip went, you know, as smoothly as possible. I am noticing that one side looks substantially more swollen than the other side. So, like, if I tilt back, see this area? It's not here on this area. So that's a little bit alarming. I don't know like why that's there. I'm still really swollen because again this is like what 8 hours after the procedure. So I'm sure that there's a lot of swelling that needs to go down and a lot of like healing that needs to happen. Um, but overall, like I'm really happy with the shape of the upper lip in general. I think it looks amazing and I can't wait to see it fully healed. Today is the morning after. Definitely swollen. You can see it here. This side, a lot more than this side. And then I have the two little stitches up there. But overall, I guess I just have to wait for the swelling to go down to really see the effects. Definitely hurts. I feel a lot of pressure on this side, but not on this side. It's not excruciating pain, but it is discomfort. Like, definitely I felt it while I was sleeping. And then the small lipo that they did on my stomach, the pain has just gotten progressively worse, and it visually has gotten also worse. So I'll show you guys a picture of that. I definitely think the hardest part of this process was undergoing the whole thing, because my body went into such a state of shock that like I felt like I was dying, and it's just not a natural feeling. So I think the day of, that was the hardest part to go through. And I think coming back home, one of the hard parts were like just trying to eat. I've also noticed when I brush my teeth, I can't spit very well. I basically have to try to drink everything through straws, or I just gotta like waterfall the liquid into my mouth. And I look like a duck, so that's one thing. Hey guys, so this is like I want to say like day one nighttime update. So it's been about over 24 hours since the procedure. I want to say about like 30 and change. And I'm starting to notice a couple of things. So one of the main things that I'm noticing is that the swelling is starting to go down pretty much asymmetrically. So like this side of my face is not as swollen as this side of my face. And as well, this side has started to bruise. I think you guys can see that right here. And then that little shiny spot moving forward is still like pretty rock hard, solid, and it's not bruising, it's not softening, and it still kind of tingles. So that's something that I'm noticing from like day one, basically. The best part about this procedure is the fact that I can actually eat. Those of you that have had surgeries, you know that they like tell you not to eat the night before, and then you have the surgery, and then you can't eat like right after or whatnot. So that's not the case for me, so I'm really happy about that. And so that makes me really happy. The only thing is that because the upper lip is so swollen, you're more inclined to get food up there, and then it's like you're fighting with your toothbrush to get everything out. So I would just say like stick to soft foods and whatnot. But clearly I can talk, I can eat, and it's just really the visual that looks wrong. So hey, so this is like I think 2 days after surgery. I want to say a little bit over 48 hours. Well, let me backtrack. Not really surgery, I guess like procedure. I don't know if there's like really any update. Like my face is just at this point trying to, I guess, be less swollen. At this point, like the areas that are beginning to like go down are from here all the way here, all of that is like not as swollen, but right here, this corner, it's super hard. It feels like a rock. Like, it is super swollen. It's probably like the biggest part of my mouth right now. So just, you know, crossing fingers that that goes away really, really soon. I still have a lot of swelling on my stomach area where they pump the fat out. The bruising has not gotten worse, but it has remained the same since yesterday. So it kind of looks like this black purple thing going on. It is painful, not gonna lie, and it hurts to sit. The bruising on the left side is getting a whole lot better. It's like a little bit less than what it was a few days ago. Like, it was almost black, I want to say, like yesterday. The stomach pain is going away in the sense that I can sleep on my tummy, but there is some slight like discomfort and sensitivity. Like, it hurts. Like, by now, day 3, I'm sleeping on my stomach, everything's chill. Really, it's just like the swelling needs to go down. I personally like can't see the difference yet, though everyone else is telling me that they can. So we'll see. Because there's not a lot of changes going on, I guess my updates are going to be less frequent until something like drastically changes, but I will be updating every single day. All right, y'all. Catch you later. Hey, day number Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Day number 4 after surgery. This is going to be like quite short because nothing really has changed. Still, the left side of my face is less swollen than the right. The right, for some reason, isn't coming down. So I'm just waiting for that to happen. But overall, looking at the left side, I'm pretty happy with the results that I'm seeing. So hopefully when all the swelling goes down, I can see like what was the end result. The incisions on my upper lip are looking a lot better. Like, the stitches are still there, so I have one stitch here, one stitch here. This stitch is a lot smaller than this stitch. I don't know why that is, but the left stitch is healing a lot faster than the right stitch. Again, for some reason, the right side of my face is just taking a lot longer to heal. Hey y'all, we are now on day 5 post-procedure. A couple of things have changed today. So one of the things are that the stitches up here are looking much more healed. They're not hurting as much, and especially the stitch that's I guess on my belly button is not hurting as much either, which is great. I've been able to sleep on my stomach. I've been really comfortable, so I'm really happy about that. The only concern that I've had is that the right side of my mouth, it just remains really hard, and the only way I can describe it is that it feels like as if someone like put a cotton gauze in my lip. Like, that's basically what it feels like right here. And so I kind of freaked out a bit, and I just basically called my hospital to see if that was normal. And so when I called, I was able to speak to one of the nurses there, and I basically explained the situation, how like the left side of my mouth is healing much more quicker. It feels soft and like plump, whereas the right side, you can even tell like it's lower because it's so swollen compared to the left side. And so I asked her, you know, is this normal? Is this what I should be expecting? What's happening? And so she basically told me that what I'm feeling is normal, what I'm looking at is normal, and that both sides are never going to heal at the same time. They're going to heal at their own pace. She also like asked me, is it blue? And I said no. And she said, if you touch it, does it feel cold? And I said no. And she said, well, then you're perfectly fine. And nothing is going wrong. It's just going to take time for it to heal. And again, I'm only 5 days post-procedure. So that made me feel really good, actually. And so I felt really good at the fact that she told me that this was normal, that what I'm experiencing is totally normal. She also advised me to kind of massage the area gently just to see if like some of the, I guess, hardness will soften up a bit. Today, like just to give you a snapshot, is June 27th. I had the procedure done on the 22nd. So I asked her, I said, you know, I'm going on vacation on July 16th, which is about, I want to say like 2 or 3 weeks away. And I asked her, like, am I going to be fine by July 16th? And she basically told me I'm not going to be 100%, but I'm going to be fine to go on vacation. So that gives me a lot of hope, and so I'm just waiting for this side, I guess, to basically die down. I do have a post-op appointment on the 11th, so I'm also going to get more information from there. Hey guys, it is now day 6. My hair is a mess because I'm about to hop in the shower and take care of this thing. But definitely now at day 6, I'm starting to feel very anxious. Like, I'm kind of upset that I can't go outside. It's warm outside, it's really nice, and it's really hard to be cooped up inside. Not because of like the stitches that are visible, that's not what bothers me. What's really bothering me now is that the left side of my mouth, I can like put lipstick and it looks like I'm healed, but the right side of my mouth, it's like unyielding, like it's not getting less swollen or any softer compared to the left side. I honestly think that like if either the right side were like the left or the left side was like the right, like if they were just symmetrically at the same point, I feel like I would feel a lot better about going outside. Like I don't even care that it's swollen. Like if my whole lip is swollen, fine. But like what's giving me the anxiety is like the fact that one side, I guess, healed so quickly, whereas the other is just like literally rock hard. So I'm massaging it just like the doctor told me to do, you know, like circular motion, soft massaging, and hopefully, you know, crossing fingers, the right side is going to start to go down. It is now June 28th. Tomorrow's the 29th, and the next week is July 4th, and I'm trying to celebrate and be with my family, so I don't know how that's going to look. Hopefully, you know, the swelling situation goes down. We'll see what's up for tomorrow, though. Everything else remains the same. Everything else is normal. The bruising on my tummy is starting to go away. The stitches are healing really nicely. Again, for some reason, the left stitch is healing a lot better than the right stitch. I don't know what it is with the chemistry of my face. Doctor said it was normal. I'm annoyed by it, but whatever. Everything's gonna be fine, and then we'll see how I wake up tomorrow, and then I will probably check in after tomorrow, since it's the 7-day mark, in another week. So cross fingers, pray for my lips. You know, I'm just gonna be quacking away because I feel like a duck, but it's gonna be all good. Pray for me. Hey, so today officially marks 1 week, I would guess post-op. Wasn't really an operation, but I think that's what people are calling it. So 7 days post-op, and I think the swelling has gone down substantially. The scars, oh my god, I think like where the stitches are, I call them the scars, I think they're looking really nice. I don't think that they're gonna leave like such a dark mark on my lips. I'm really happy, but I do have my trusty Mederma on my like nightstand waiting to be used just in case. Nothing really has changed except like the bruising on my stomach is completely going down. Like that's not a thing anymore. The bruising on the left side of my mouth is like almost completely gone. The only thing that's still remaining, I guess an annoyance to my life, is the fact that the right side of my mouth is like rock hard. I know that I look a lot better than I did like day one, or even like when I walked out of the like office, but I definitely like am still embarrassed to go outside. You know, I'm still a little bit embarrassed to go outside, and like even though like where the stitches are, it's healing beautifully, I'm very I guess like fair skin, so you can see that I have like 2 red bumps, and on top of that, right, like this portion of my face looks different than everyone else's, so it draws a lot of attention to my cleft, and like it, like I don't, not that I don't want people to know that I had it done, but I definitely don't want people to be like, oh, your face looks different, now there's something wrong with your lips, right? Like that's just an added stressor that if I can avoid, by all means I'm gonna avoid it, but that's just me. Otherwise, I feel fine. Nothing hurts except like the stitch on my belly button, but that's like if I'm touching it or whatever, but that's anything. My lips are doing okay. I'm able to like actually eat food now. Like I bite into it. I'm not afraid to like, you know, like use my lips to eat. Again, the stitches are looking wonderful. The left side of my lip is looking amazing. The right side has a mind of its own. We're just gonna focus on the fact that I'm healthy and everything is looking good. So I'll check in with you guys in about a week, and hopefully the right side of my face is all good.